NCCAA and Bob Jones University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Davis Fieldhouse for tonight's basketball game featuring the Warren Wilson College Eagles and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for bringing everyone here safely, even those that have traveled for the Bruins Invitational Tournament. Help everyone's attitudes to stay in check here tonight. Please keep the players, refs, and coaches safe and help us have a good time here tonight. In Jesus' name, amen. And now it's time to meet the starters for the visiting Owls. At guard number 2, Carmen Eccles. At guard number 4, Moosey Lewis. At guard number 12, Haley Ripley. At guard number 32, Mary McNeil. And at forward number 23, Veronica Swojak.
It's growl time.
All right, Bruins fans, make some noise as we meet your Bob Jones University starting 5. At guard, a senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 3, Catherine Skibo. At guard, a junior from Marshville, North Carolina, number 13, Annie Miller. At guard, a sophomore from College Park, Georgia, number 14, Anna Lane Wilder. At guard, a sophomore from Morehead City, North Carolina, number 25, Bria Dickinson. And at forward, a grad student from Beulahville, North Carolina, number 31, Shay Dickinson. And your Bruins are coached in his 12th season by head coach Mike LaVere. Well, as the dark rain clouds camouflage themselves into the night sky here in Greenville, I welcome you into the Davis Fieldhouse for the second game of tonight's Bruins doubleheader. My name is Trenton Goltz, and I'm privileged to be with you here tonight. The BJU Bruins women's team is facing off against the Warren Wilson College Owls. They are 8-8 all-time in the series, and they have won 2 straight against the Owls after losing 7 straight. So it should be an interesting one here tonight. That's a 3 right away from the Owls. No good. Must hit the wire up top above the basket. Bruins ball. Last time the Bruins faced off against the Owls, it was a 73-41 blowout. Shay and Katrina, both for Bruins, scored 12 apiece, leading that win. Annie Miller looks to drive early. Kick out to Catherine Skiba, who finds Anna-Lane Wilder for 3, and that is too long, but out of bounds for the Bruins. Starting lineup tonight, Catherine Skibo, Annie Miller, Anna-Lane Wilder, Bria Dickinson, and her sister, Shay Dickinson. And for the Owls, you got Carmen Eccles, Moosey Lewis, Haley Ripley, Veronica Swojak, and Mary McNeil. A little different look for the Bruins tonight due to 2 injuries. Bria Dickinson kicks it out to Anna-Lane Wilder, who then drives baseline. Reverse layup is good. Anna-Lane Wilder, what a start. Caitlin Dickerson and Ainsley Hutton, normal starters for the Bruins, are still out with injuries. That's why the starting lineup is a little bit different. That 3-pointer from Moosey Lewis was long, but rebound. And Lewis gets it again for a second chance. That one's also long. Miscommunication on that rebound is back to Owls ball. And inbounded to Lewis. Switch all the way over to Ripley. Bruins defense has been aggressive. There are 7 Bruins with more than 10 steals on the season. Shay Dickinson leading the way with 28 steals on the season. That's a turnover. Bruins ball. Bruins force roughly 18 turnovers per game, which is an outstanding feat. They just need to look to score on those more often. Catherine Skibo for 3. Good! That's what she's known for. It's what she's done her whole career here at BJU. Great 3-point shooter. Carmen Eccles drives and gets fouled. First foul of the game. That will be on Shay Dickinson, her first. Sending Eccles to the line. Bruins are 7-11 on the season with a 4-3 record at home. 7 of their 11 losses are by single digits. To me, that just proves that the team will fight and battle against anyone and make any game a close game if necessary. But they do also have the power to blow out teams like they did against Johnson of Florida and Trinity, both with big double-digit wins. Only one was good for Eccles. It's a 5-1 game. Annie Miller drives amongst the trees compared to her height. No good. Potential carry not called. Drived and stepped around and finished by Moosey Lewis. The first quarter is the lowest scoring quarter for the Bruins. They usually turn it on in the third quarter, scoring the most. Bria Dickinson for 3. Good! Over half the shots the Bruins shoot are 3-pointers. which does result in more points. They shoot roughly 40% from the three-point line, which leads them to most of their wins. That ball was blocked out of bounds. Owls ball under the basket. Inbounded and good. Jumper by Veronica Swojak was good. And Elaine Wilder wide open for three. That's good. Third three of the game for the Bruins already 3 minutes into the game. Finding their rhythm. That's a long three-pointer and short by Moosey Lewis. Just got greeted up here at the table by men's player Kenny Garrick Jr. He's coming off of an incredible weekend with 2 straight game winners as Bria Dickinson drives. It's a little strong. 2 game winners, one against our friends from Pensacola and the other one's from a new college of Florida, both in the same spot Friday and Saturday. Quite the exciting weekend for the Bruins as a whole. That pass is knocked out of bounds by Bria Dickinson. The women's team couldn't quite get a win away against Pensacola. They did shut down their best player, Jenna Wolford. Jenna Wolford's a 1,000-point scorer at PCC. That shot from Lewis is strong. Last time Wolford played against the Bruins, she scored 26 points, leading a win. But they played great defense against her, just couldn't quite pull away a win. And Elaine Wilder for three. Oh, that's short. Looked great off her hand. And on Saturday, Bruins had quite the win, the overtime win against New College of Florida. And they look to make it 2 straight wins tonight. That's a rebound from Shea Dickinson to her sister Bria. And she dribbles up the floor. Andy Miller for three. Little long and to the right. Easy rebound from McNeil. Number 11, Katrina Tabora for the Bruins, looking to check in at the next dead ball. That's a three from Lewis, strong. Andy Miller comes away with it and dribbles up the floor, 1 against 3. She waits for her teammates. Shea Dickinson from the top of the key, short. Gathered by Miller. Cross over, no look pass, and Elaine Wilder for three. Little too strong. Gathered by Shea Dickinson, but she steps out. 15, Beth Clark also checks in with Katrina Tabora. Beth Clark from Galax, Virginia. The team from Galax, Virginia is here at the Bruins Invitational. That starts tomorrow. You can check out the schedule of all those high school games online at bjubruins.com. That's a drive high off the glass, but no good for Carmen Eccles. Gathered by Bria Dickinson. With her left, drives all the way in, layup, good. The Owls seemingly gave her the whole lane. That's a drive and a blocking foul. That should lead us to our first media timeout of the night, and it does. That foul is on Katrina Tabora, her first, team second. Registration is now open for 2024 Bruins summer camps. Take your game to the next level and learn from the Bruins coaches and players. Sign up today to take advantage of the early bird pricing. Visit bjubruins/camps for more info. That is bjubruins/camps.com/camps, for more information. Welcome back from the media timeout where number 2, Carmen Eccles, is at the line, shooting 2 for the Owls. The Owls come in seeking their first win still on the season. They are 0-16. Worst start in school history. They definitely think they have the power to do it today here on the road. But no doubt the Bruins would not mind making them 0-17, being the bad guy. After the free throws, it's 13-7, just under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Dickinson hands it off to Miller, who drives in and dishes out to Bria Dickinson. Good ball movement so far here on this possession. Finds Tabora in the post. Kicks it out to Beth Clark. Bria Dickinson, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Shea Dickinson drives to her left, puts it up for a floater, too strong. And hit out for the Owls. Couple of subs looking to check in for the Owls soon. Can't quite tell the numbers yet. Swojak for 3. That's good. Veronica Swojak from Warsaw, Poland. Warren Wilson recruits from everywhere. They have Swojak from Poland. They have Selvaraj, from India. That's a traveling violation on Tabora. And they also have Mary Marilli from Azerbaijan. Checking in for the Owls is number 10, Zoe Gore, freshman guard, along with, can't quite tell the number yet, along with number 14, Jenna Odurko, the junior guard. Little miscommunication on that handoff. And the pass to Zoe Gore goes over her head for another Owls turnover. Bruins men's team must have loved playing first tonight, even with the delayed start time, because they get to enjoy this game and watch the whole way through. Good cut, good look. Saved by Beth Clark to Annie Miller. She drives to her left with a floater. Too strong. Rebound by Tabora. Tried to work back into Shea Dickinson, but that gap closed. Moosey Lewis takes it away, drives, and is going to take a trip to the free throw line. Attempted charge by Annie Miller, not quite set her feet. Will be her first foul of the night. Team third. Owls still without a foul. Moosey Lewis, her first attempt from the free throw line is good. Moosey Lewis is a junior guard from Anderson, South Carolina, with the West Side High School in Anderson. Not that far from here. And her second attempt, in and out. Rebound attempted by Shea Dickinson, but then fouled by number 14, Jenna Ondurko. That's her first. Checking in for the Bruins is number 10, Julia Weigel. Julia has gotten more minutes since the Dickerson injury. And she's definitely been aggressive with them, playing very aggressive defense. Good passer, has great court vision. Beth Clark drives, kicks it to Bria Dickinson. Hands off to her sister, pick by Tabora. Weigel for 3. It's good! Julia Weigel, first shot of the night is in. And that pass is out of bounds. Bruins ball. Bruins look to capitalize on another turnover from the Owls. Dickinson drives. Gets all the way in, but can't quite get there. Poked out, but Shea Dickinson gathers. Worked into Tabora. Good step. Good pass from Beth Clark. Tabora puts it away. Quick 5-0 run for the Bruins makes it 18-11 with just 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Good crossover from Lewis. Floater off the back rim. No good. Bruins on the run again to the corners. Bria Dickinson slows it down, gets a pick from Tabora. That's a three from Beth Clark. Too strong. Rebound by Eccles. Sojak looking to check back in for the Owls. McNeil looks in. Almost steps out of bounds, but has worked back out. Gore drives, but that will be a foul. Called on number 10, Julia Weigel. That's her first. That'll send Gore to the line. Sojak will check back in, coming in for Mary McNeil. So Gore, a freshman guard from Baxter, Tennessee, Monterey High School. Her first free throw is no good. Free throws have been a struggle for the Owls in this season. Definitely leading, or at least being a part of leading to their own 16 season so far. But that second one is good from Gore, making it 18-12 with just over a minute to go here in the first quarter. Couple handoffs lead to a pick. Reverse layup by Bria Dickinson is good. With the right hand, her offhand shows that she can do it with both. Lewis looks in, but Tabora picks off that pass. That one's put up. Late foul call. And Carmen Eccles will go to the line. That is Katrina Tabora's second foul of the night. She's shrugging that one off to Coach Levere. Kind of upset about it. Eccles' first free throw is good. Great rotation on that shot. One of Bruins' issues is allowing offensive rebounds. They box out on this one, but it's good anyway. Bruins have a couple of chances to get a couple more baskets before the end of the first quarter. Tabora has it in the post, looking up, but it's poked away. Tabora gets it back. That'll be a jump ball, and it should stay here in the Bruins' possession. Clark is inbounding the ball. Finds Shea Dickinson right under the basket, and she puts it in. Had a size advantage, easy basket. Gore has it now. Out to Lewis, she travels 100%. Shifted her feet before dribbling the basketball, and the Bruins will have the ball for a final shot of the quarter, up 8. Shea Dickinson at the top, seeing her best options. Into Tabora, 10 seconds left. That ball's taken away, ripped out by Musi. Drives in to her right hand, her offhand, kind of weird. Beth Clark gets that ball away. That'll be a jump ball with just under a second to go. Musi Lewis left-handed, goes to her right hand where she could have just driven with her left and put it away, but Owls will have one chance for a catch and shoot here. And it's picked off by Tabora. End of the first quarter. Bruins lead by 8. Right off the bat, scoring 3 3-pointers in the first 2.5 minutes. Definitely set the tone for the 22-14 lead that they have after one quarter. We'll be back in just about 60 seconds. Welcome back to the second corner. Andy Miller and Annalyn Wilder back in the game for the Bruins. Annalyn Wilder for three. It's good. That's what she does. A 34% three-point shooter. Led the Bruins in scoring against Pensacola, scoring 16 points. And that ball's out. Bruins will have the ball again. Scored 16 points against Pensacola. Definitely kept them in the game the majority of the time. With their big shots, always seems to make them at the right time. Tabora at the top calling Wilder, but she drives with her left all the way in for the finish. Not quite. Can't quite get the rebound either. Lucy Lewis trying to thread all the defenders. She gets all the way to the basket and does, and one. What a play for Moosey Lewis. That'll be Annalyn Wilder's first foul. And Haley Ripley checking back in for the Owls, excuse me. Lewis at the line for one. And it's short. Barely grazes the rim. Tabora gets the board. Miller looks to go quick. Kicks it out to Weigel. Wilder back to Miller. Miller step back three from deep. It's good! Another three from the Bruins. It's raining inside. Worked in. Beth Clark's having none of that. That should be a jump ball. And it'll stay here with the Owls. Good effort by Beth Clark on that defense. They have to work it all the way out to Gore, who'll go to Ripley. Ripley has no room, taken away by Annalyn Wilder. Miller on the run. Tabora on the block. Kicked out to Weigel. Weigel for three. In and out. The men's team here was ready to explode. Great drive by Swojak to the dish. And one. And Weigel will be called with her second foul. Veronica Swojak found that mismatch and took her all the way to the basket and definitely got her way. And her free throw is good. Miller up the floor. Drives to her left. Tries to finish with her right, but that's blocked. Out of bounds by Jenna Ondurko. 22 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Bruins still have plenty of time to get a play together. Inbounded to Beth Clark. Beth Clark in the post. Up with her left. Can't quite get there. And Lewis gets away with it for the Owls. Ondurko for three. That banks in. Not entirely sure if she called bank on that, but it's good up anyway. Owls within 6. Good cut by Annalyn Wilder. Good find by Weigel. I don't know if a foul was called. It was just out of bounds. No foul was called. Bruins retain possession with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounded to Tabora. Andy Miller deep. That's tipped. And short. Saved by Swojak. Gathered by Moosey Lewis. She goes up the floor with her left. Drives past Miller. Should be an easy lay. Good defense by Annalyn Wilder. Made that awkward. Owls do get an offensive rebound. Great defense by Andy Miller. Made that awkward. The Owls are in a circus mode right now due to the defense by the Bruins. Lewis for three with Andy Miller in her face. It's good. Moosey Lewis brings the Owls within 3 after finally gathering some control. 3 Bruins look to check in on the next dead ball. Catherine Skibo, Shea Dickinson, and Hallie Rither. Julia Weigel drives to the basket, kicks out. Andy Miller loses room. 6 seconds left on a shot clock. That's put in by Katrina Tabora. Good take. And Bria Dickinson joins the Bruins going back in. Tonight, that's basically their whole bench. The rest of them are injured. Shelby Epperson still on limited minutes. That floater is a little too strong, banks out. But Gore gathers and puts it back up, and his foul will go to the line. As I said, Shelby Epperson still has limited minutes coming back from an injury. So the majority of the bench is checking in for the Bruins. All come out but Anna-Lane Wilder. She'll stay in the game. Hallie Ritter, the only non-starter on the floor right now for the Bruins. Hallie Ritter is a junior from Robbins, North Carolina. Singer-songwriter. Has a couple great songs. First free throw for Gore is good. Hallie Ritter played on the BJU Grass Music Group that was here last year. Traveled all around the country for that, showing off her talents, but she's also talented here at the sport of basketball, which is why she plays here for the Bruins, and she looks to get some minutes here in the game. Shea Dickinson up top of the key. They leave Anna-Lane Wilder wide open, and it's good again. Anna-Lane Wilder, her third three of the night. Teams just can't seem to understand that she's a shooter and that she will make an open shot. Swojak with the mid-range, too strong. Rebound, Dickinson. Yeah, Gore picks up Anna-Lane Wilder near half. Definitely not letting her shoot again. Catherine Skibo drives to her left, dishes it out to Dickinson. Back to Shea Dickinson for three. It's good! They can't stop making threes. The lead is extended to 9. Gore regathers that after it's away, and it's out of bounds. Bruins ball. Just about 5 minutes to go here in the half. Unbelievable shooting tonight so far. With great shooting, they still look to go inside to Ritter. That ball is off the knee of McNeil, out of bounds. Bruins possession. That will lead to the second media timeout of the half, the sub-5 media timeout here in the second quarter. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. It is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton. Check them out today. We're back here after the media timeout. Bruins have the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Timeout was full of Coach Mike Levere giving instruction of probably how to even improve still, even with a 9-point lead. Bria Dickinson to her left, all the way in. Can't quite finish, and that's rebounded by Haley Ripley. Gore for three. Almost another bank three for the Owls. Does not quite go in. And that's out for Owls ball. Owls leader Moosey Lewis checks back into the game for Zoe Gore. A nice little lineup at the top of the key for their play. Opens up. Moosey Lewis has an open shot. Hesitates and travels. Bruins ball. Bria Dickinson drives to her left. Kicks out to Anna Lane Wilder. Almost thought about taking another shot. May have been heavy traffic. Moosey Lewis does take that away. Great look, but can't quite gather it. Haley Ripley, and it's out of bounds again for another Owls turnover. Anna Lane Wilder with the ball, hands off to Bria Dickinson. Pick and roll with Hallie Ritter, but covered up by Swojak. Skibo thought about a three, works it into Ritter. Poke away by Swojak, and Dickinson finds the ball. With a floater, a little too long, and that'll be called over the back on Hallie Ritter for her first foul of the night. Robin Martin, the longtime head coach for this Owls team, has seen the highs and the lows of Warren Wilson and understands that this season's a low point, but she definitely looks to have a bright future in this program. As Moosey Lewis drives, it's poked away. Anna Lane Wilder comes up with it. Martin has a certain professionalism to her. Very understanding woman. Hallie Ritter's in the post. She does her work. It gets blocked, but she kicks it back out. And now Bria Dickinson has the ball. Shea Dickinson, 7 seconds on the shot clock. A little 1 foot mid-range jump shot is no good. Swojak in the post against Ritter. She lays it up with her left, and it's good. Brings them within 7 with just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 36-29 Bruins. Catherine Skibo for three. She gets in on the rain party. It's no longer raining, it's a storm. Another three. Ripley wants to join in, and that's good. Answers right back. Dickinson drives, comes up short, kicks out to Wilder, over to Skibo. Less than 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ritter in the post. She gets double. She rips the ball away. Finds Dickinson. Kicks it out to Anna Lane Wilder for three. It's good! Again! Anna Lane Wilder came to play as the shot clock expires. Another three. That's long by Carmen Eccles. Kicked out. Ripley another one. That's also long. Rebounded by Anna Lane Wilder. Lead is up to 10. Annie Miller and Katrina Tabora look to check back in for the Bruins if there's another dead ball here in the rest of the half. Just over a minute to go. Dickinson with a drive to her left. Can't quite lay it in. That's offensive rebound by Hallie Ritter. Good effort play. Dickinson for three. That looked incredible from up here, but it did not go. Miller and Tabora check back in for Shea Dickinson and Hallie Ritter. Minute 4 to go here in the first half. Quite the exciting one so far. Eccles carries it up for the Owls, hands it off to McNeil. Over to Epley. Epley drives into traffic, kicks it out to Lewis. A floater from the free throw line, too strong. Tipped away by Wilder, gathered by Tabora, over to Miller. Anna Lane Wilder has seriously come to play tonight, feeling it the whole time. Thought about a transition three right there, but passed it off. Ends up being a foul on Veronica Swojak, her first of the night. Swojak has been a consistent scorer for the Owls all season and also here tonight. Inbounds out to Wilder. Into Tabor in the post against Swojak. She kicks it out to Bria Dickinson. Wide open three, top of the key, and comes up short. Bria Dickinson definitely wants that one back. Bruins look to finish the half on the defensive side and keep their lead at 10, just under 20 seconds to go. That's a three from McNeil, too strong. Andy Miller gathers it, looks to dribble away, and that will be a foul called on Carmen Eccles. That's her first foul tonight. 11 seconds to go in the half. Bria Dickinson controls the ball. Her teammates count down. She steps to her right. She shoots a little too long. Lewis thought about a half-court heave, but does not. The Bruins go into the half leading 42-32 with an absolute three-point party here so far tonight. I encourage you to come back for the second half, which will resume in 15 minutes. Welcome back to the Davis Fieldhouse. My name is Trenton Goldsmith. Welcome to the second half. The starters will remain the same on the floor for the Bruins. First half was electrifying. Bruins shooting 10 for 19 from threes, over 50%. And Elaine Wilder owning 4 of those, 4 for 6 from three-point land. It was crazy. So many shots going in, and the Bruins had have a 10-point lead here coming into the second half. Annie Miller drives. Shea Dickinson pump fakes and drives. That should be an easy lay, and good. Shea Dickinson. First possession of the Bruins is a successful one. Bruins forced 8 turnovers for the Owls there in the first half, only scoring 5 points off of them, but nonetheless getting the ball out of the Owls' hand and trying to do it again. But Eccles gets it, and her layup is no good. Rebounded by Shea Dickinson. Veronica Swojak leads the Owls in scoring with 10. Jump stop out to Annalene Wilder. Oh man, that's a rare miss. Third miss of the night, excuse me. That play was created by Shea Dickinson. Moosey Lewis in for the layup. She's controlled most of the game for the Owls. That's her 11th point of the night, going into halftime with 9 points. It's fitting that Swojak and Wilder are guarding each other as the 2 leading scorers of tonight's game so far. Dickinson pump fake and drive to her left, and it's good. Good finish. Getting past her defender. And it leads back to 12. Again, the third quarter is the strongest quarter scoring-wise for the Bruins, but they also give up the most, the second most in the third quarter. Give up the most points in the fourth quarter. A third quarter win here would be great for the Bruins' chances of winning tonight's game, making it 2 straight wins. Great finish by Swojak over Shea Dickinson. Game has moved pretty quickly. Not a lot of fouls called. Not a lot of long stoppages in the game. Originally called Bruins ball, but that was for sure off Annie Miller's foot as she was on the ground. Owls ball. Only 7 total fouls called in this first half. 3 on the Owls, 4 on the Bruins. That's a great drive from Moosey Lewis, but great defense. Poked out of bounds by Bria Dickinson. McNeil will inbound the ball for the Owls and finds Swojak in the post. Out to Ripley. No chance to finish that over Shea Dickinson with the great defense already by Wilder. Out for Owls ball again. Swojak gets that in the corner. Out to Lewis. Directing her team. 2 seconds on the shot clock. 1 off in time, but no good. With it not hitting the rim, that will be a shot clock violation. Great defensive possession by the Bruins. Big point of emphasis here in the second half is scoring off those turnovers. And that's exactly what Bria Dickinson will have the chance to do at the free throw line after driving and getting fouled. That foul is on Haley Ripley, her first of the night. Katrina Tabora checking in. Shea Dickinson exiting. First free throw is no good, but she will have another one. Tabora had 4 rebounds in the first half. And that one dribbles in. So they did score 1 point off that turnover. Great defense by Annie Miller. Keeping Lewis shot free. Ripley tries to drive. Has no room. McNeil into the paint. Owls just can't seem to get a clean shot off so far here in the second half. Zoe Gore checks back in for the Owls. Ripley heads to the bench. In the slow jack in the post. Great finish. Not much Tabor can do about that one. The lead is down to 9. Andy Miller looks in, cuts to the basket, under it, reverse layup, it's good. Great passing cut by Andy Miller. Andy Miller led the team in scoring with 23 points in the last game against New College of Florida. That's poked away and picked off by Andy Miller. She directs her team up. She spots up from 3, in and out. Andy Miller scored 23 points against New College of Florida, going 11 for 11. 100% from the free throw line. Was very confident, very strong in the lane, and got the job done at the free throw line. Great pass deflection by Bria Dickinson. She has that comfortably on her left. Great defense. Hustle play by Moosey Lewis. Blocks that away, takes away an easy layup from Dickinson. Dickinson kind of laughs that one off. And Andy Miller will inbound it for the Bruins under the basket. Poked up in the air by Moosey Lewis. We'll do this all over again. Good turn and drive. Step through by Tabor with her left. No good. Great move in the post. Just couldn't finish. Gore with the ball at the top of the paint. Eccles drives in with her left through traffic. It's out. Owls ball. Beth Clark looking to check back in for the Bruins. She'll come in for Anna-Lane Wilder. I don't want to say Anna-Lane Wilder's fire from first half is out, but she starting a little slower this half than she did last half. She hit 2 threes right away. Foul is called on Catherine Skivo. That's her first of the night, sending Eccles to the line for 2. First one is almost short, but it goes in. Making the lead 10. And her second attempt to make the lead 9 is also good. 5.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bruins up 9. A little slower start than the first half. Still have a sizable lead. Look to get the offense going here. Works it in Tabora. Tabora in the post. Out to Andy Miller for 3. Bounces around on the rim, but no good. Off of Gore. That'll be Bruins ball. Good patience by Tabora. Works it out to Bria Dickinson for 3. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound by Moosey Lewis over Miller. Lewis gets direction from Coach Martin. And the offense is in motion. Ondurko for 3. That's good. Jenna Ondurko makes the lead 6. Bruins need a basket. Tabor working her way into the left, into the post, spin. Can't quite get it up to finish the basket, but is fouled. Foul is on Ondurko. And that'll take us to the first media timeout of the second half. Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. Located just off Woodruff Road, Cambria is a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. Book your next stay online at choicehotels.com. That is choicehotels.com. Back from the media timeout, Shelby Epperson and Julia Weigel checking the game for the Bruins. Epperson getting her first minutes of the night again. Limited minutes because of injury. Tabora's first free throw is good. Katrina Tabora has struggled from the line so far this season. He's shooting under 50%. She's nearly always on target, just either long or short. And that one's good. 2 for 2 from the line for Katrina Tabora. Sophomore from Hollywood, Florida. Tabora finds herself on the ground. That's another 3, but it's too long for Ondurko. Dickinson in a straight jacket. Good smart play, gets it off the foot of Swojak for the Bruins ball. Weigel to Clark. Epperson trying to find some space off the ball. Less than 10 seconds on the clock. That's a 3 from Clark, and it's good! Beth Clark! People from her high school in Galax, Virginia, here in the Davis Fieldhouse went crazy for that. Good pass on that from Katrina Tabora, and now it's out of bounds. Bruins ball. Clark looks in to Tabora. Tabora out to Epperson. A little miscommunication, but she gathers it. Tabora hands it off to Weigel. To Epperson. Beth Clark, good look to Epperson. Oh, can't finish. Great baseline pass. Couldn't quite get it in. Neither could Swojak, but she gets her own offensive board, but misses again. 2 straight rare misses from Swojak, especially that close to the basket. Weigel drives, but gets that taken away by Lewis, who speeds past Epperson in for the lay. It's now 2 straight fast breaks that Lewis has gone on, where she's gone on to her left or to her offhand, as she is left-handed. She missed the first one, but she made that one. Tabora in the post. Weigel works it back into her. Gets that poked away. Dickinson to her left. Weigel for 3 from the corner. It's in! Julia Weigel, her second 3 of the night. The 3 streak might be starting here in the second half. Again. Beth Clark's 3 was the first 3 hit so far. And Weigel followed that one up. That will be a foul on Beth Clark, her second. Sending Gore to the line. McNeil will come back in for the Owls. Miller and Skibo will come back in for the Bruins. Bria Dickinson and Shelby Epperson will come off. Gore connects on the first free throw. Owls' whole goal right now is to at least keep this game in reach, to maybe ignite a fourth quarter comeback. They are down 11. A lot of tipping the ball, but Skibo in the corner for 3. Short. Rebound by Tabora, kicked out to Clark. Skibo again. Second chance, and that one's put away. Life's second chances are beautiful, and that shot was beautiful. Bruins 3 for 4 on 3s in the last 4 shots, finding their rhythm again from downtown. Good on-ball defense by Weigel, forces McNeil to give that up, but Gore does get fouled. That'll be Tabora's third. Little miscommunication between the refs. Gore will shoot free throws on this. One of the refs thought it was going to be a ball out of bounds, but it was on the shot. Gore's become a common visitor of the free throw line. Makes her first. Bruins box out, but she makes the second also. Annie Miller scanning the floor, dribbling up the court. Picks up her dribble a little early. Finds Skibo up top. Clark into Tabora. Weigel for three again. Little long, back iron. Soljak grabs that rebound, works it to Gore. That'll be on foul on Beth Clark, reaching foul, trying to get a little too greedy for the ball. That'll be her third foul of the night. Ref confirming they're not in bonus yet. They will be on the next foul though. Already as many fouls here in the third quarter as were in the whole first half. That's an offensive foul. Should be on number 4. It is. Moosey Lewis moving screen. That will be her first foul of the night. And that exceeds the limit of fouls of the first half. Bruins up 12 with 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Messy handoff. Moosey Lewis comes away with it, but that's poked away by Miller. Great defense in transition. Owls will have the ball out of bounds with 21 seconds left on the clock. McNeil will inbound. Finds Swojak. Swojak felt the contact and threw up a shot. That's Tabora's fourth. Not a good look. And Swojak will be at the line for 2. First one is good. Not entirely sure how the Owls recruit all around the world, but they do. If you missed it in the first half, Swarjak's from Poland. They also have a player from Egypt, a player from India, and a player from Azerbaijan. Tabora drives in with her right. Step over with her left. Can't quite finish, but she is fouled. Blocking foul. Got a knee stuck into her inner thigh on that. It's McNeil's first foul of the night. And Tabora will go back to the line. She went 2 for 2 last time. Hoping to do that again. She misses her first. My bad, that's the announcer jinx. I did that. I apologize. She makes up for it, and I feel a little bit better now because she made her second. 8 seconds on the clock, excuse me. Moosey Lewis dribbles up the court. High dribble. Out to Swojak, 1 second left. That's a little too strong. And we come to the end of the third quarter. Bruins have an 11-point lead, which grew from 10 points. So Bruins outscored the Owls by 1 point there in the third quarter. They look to finish it off strong here in the fourth quarter coming up. Welcome back for the start of the fourth quarter. It has been a long but very exciting night of basketball here in the Davis Fieldhouse. The men's game earlier today started later than they planned because the Carolina Christian bus broke down on the way. They had to start the game about 45 minutes too late, which then pushed back the start of this game. So we appreciate your patience all night long, and we appreciate you sticking around, especially here for the fourth quarter. Beth Clark picks off that pass, dribble up the court. She doesn't have anyone with her yet, so she goes back into Tabora. She thought about a three, pump fake and drive. And the kick out to Skibo is tipped away. Bruins will retain possession. Miller drives. No look kick out to Clark. Back out to Miller. She'll no doubt shoot that. She does. It's tipped and short and gathered by Eccles. Gore drives in. Finds nothing. Eccles. McNeil. Great defense by Clark. Stand-up defense. No foul called. Bruins ball. Skibo for three. Just a little short. Almost rolled in. Good transition defense by the Bruins. Good block by Tabora. Worked up to Tabora on the run. Couldn't quite gather that pass. It's back in Owls' possession. Moosey Lewis looks to push. Swojak misses a short one, but gets it back and misses again. Rhythm is definitely off from the first half, as she had a crazy first half, scoring 10 points, leading the Owls. Tabora in the post. Skibo for three. No good. Rebound Eccles. Shea Dickinson and Hallie Ritter look to check back in. Great straight up defense by Tabora. But a foul is called on Weigel. She doesn't like that one. That will be her third of the night. And Elaine Wilder joins Dickinson and Ritter as the subs coming in. Tabora, Clark, and Weigel will come out. Swojak will be back at the line. First one's a little too strong, goes in and out. The lead is still at 11. Second one's too short. Misses both. Ondurko looking to check back in for the Owls. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the game. Bruins up 11. Looking to finish this one out to get their second straight win. That will be a moving screen call on Hallie Ritter. Didn't quite plant her feet on that screen. Looked to roll a little too early. Ondurko will check back in and give Swojak a break. Dickinson guarding Eccles. That's another three, too strong. Great hustle rebound by Miller. She dribbles up the court. No look pass. Skibo for three. In and out. Would have been a great hustle play, finishing with points, but not quite. Ondurko looks for her best option. She finds McNeil. Great on-ball defense, but a little too much leaning onto the body by Shea Dickinson. That'll be a foul called on her, her second of the night. Ripley will check back in for the Owls as they have the ball out of bounds. Third team foul on the quarter. So two more fouls and the Owls will be in bonus. Hopefully those don't come soon, as that could be a way of the Owls coming back in this game. In and out by Moosey Lewis on the dribble, but can't quite finish again. Owls have had a hard time finishing near the rim tonight. Annie Miller gets past. Finger roll, but can't quite make it in. Offenses have grown stagnant at the start of this fourth quarter. Lewis drives with her left. Finds Gore. Gore has no chance. She's buried under the basket with 2 defenders on her. Miller looks to push. Kicks back out to Shea Dickinson for 3. It's good. Bruins needed that basket. Up 14 now with 6 minutes to go. Bria Dickinson about to check back in for the Bruins. Owls looking for an answer. Ripley for 3, no good. Off the wire above the basket. Bruins basketball. Shea Dickinson's down on the floor. That doesn't look good. Oh no. It was on the landing of that rebound. She was grabbing her knee at first. Athletic trainer is out on the floor to greet her. Looks uncomfortable. She's slapping the floor. We'll step away for a quick moment. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. We're back here. She is up off the floor, but getting helped off by coach and the athletic trainer, putting very limited to no pressure on that leg. That'll be a devastating blow to the Bruins if she can't get back on the court in the next couple of days. As Ainsley Hutton and Caitlin Dickerson are already both hurt, that'll be a 3rd starter for the Bruins injured. 5th-year leader, scoring leader, rebounds leader, steals leader for the Bruins. She's done everything here this season for them. Hopefully it's a very minor injury. Miller looks across past Moosey Lewis and she gets fouled. Lewis's 2nd foul of the night. That's her only 1st team foul of the quarter. And the Bruins get the ball back. Annalene Wilder trying to find the best angle to find Hallie Ritter in the post. Not quite. Beth Clark with less than 10 seconds. That's another tip shot by Andy Miller. Good heads-up play by Beth Clark. She knew the shot clock was dwindling. She found a way to shoot it, and she scored. Moosey Lewis for 3. That's way too long. Rebounded by Hallie Ritter. Dickinson at the top of the key, over to Clark. Clark drives into the lane, finds Miller on a drive, but that was disrupted by Ondurko. Blocking foul on Dickinson. Didn't quite get her feet set in time. Count the basket and 1. That'll take us to our media timeout. Fans, check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. There you will be able to find results of games, feature stories on players and coaches, and so much more. That's at bjubruins.com. back, and Moosey Lewis is on the line for the Owls, shooting one after converting an and one on the Bria Dickinson foul. And she converts. Old-fashioned three-point play. Owls are down 13 to the Bruins. Not an insurmountable feat, but a big one nonetheless. Beth Clark gets it past half court and finds Ritter. Annalyn Wilder now with the ball in the corner. Into the cutting Dickinson. That's poked away. 10 seconds on the shot clock. That's poked away. Great defensive pressure by the Owls coming out of the timeout. Great drive by Annie Miller. Thrown up, and it's good. Big shot. That's a gut punch to the Owls defense, doing such a great job on that possession. McNeil with the mid-range jumper. Pressure is definitely up for the Owls. We get a late game comeback here against the Bruins. And Annie Miller travels before the pass. Owls get their desired turnover, but they look to answer. Only had one single point off of turnovers in the first half, and have barely gotten any turnovers forced in general by the Bruins here in the second half. Bruins have been great this second half. Ondurko gathers. She shoots for three. Another bank three by Ondurko. Her second of the night, and the lead is now 10. Clark at the top of the lane. Looking to find Ritter in the post against Ondurko. Great cut by Miller, but it's poked away out of bounds for the Bruins. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tabora will check back in with 4 fouls. She better be careful, especially with the injured Dickinson on the bench. Still talking to the trainer, hopefully figuring everything out. Inbound into Tabora. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Beth Clark, 4-3. She knew that was short right away. Tried to crash her own shot, but McNeil gathered it for the Owls. Moosey Lewis for 3. That's no good. Off back iron. And great rebound by Tabora. Just under 3 minutes to go. Driving to the lane. Annie Miller. Too strong, but fouled. That foul will be on Ondurko, her third of the night. Swojak checking back in for the Owls, excuse me, before Miller's first free throw. First one bounces off the rim a couple of times and out. But she makes up for it, makes her second. Again, that was a rare miss by Annie Miller at the free throw line after going 100% last game. Quick turnover by the Owls, but they do apply heavy pressure on this inbound. Very tough inbound play. Eccles takes that away. Ondurko to Eccles. Ripley drives, spins past Miller. Miller with the great defense. Ripley for a mid-range, no good. Great rebound by Tabora, great box out over Swojak. Miller with the Euro step and can't quite finish. That would have nearly put them away. Great interception by Bria Dickinson. She drives, she tries a Euro step of her own, she can't finish. Moosey Lewis down. She can't finish either. Annie Miller slams the ball down going into this timeout, a little frustrated. It's got to be a lid on the basket, you would think. It's rare you see this many layups missed in a row by both teams. But the Bruins do have possession after this timeout, after just under 2 minutes. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. That is fcisc.com. We're back with just 2 minutes to go here in the game. Bruins are up 11, looking to finish this game out. That's a quick inbound all the way up the court to Tabora. Tabora takes a few steps. And it's a travel. Owls ball. Bruins look to finish out this game, making it 2 wins in a row heading into Friday. They play here at home against Clinton College at 6 p.m. We invite you to come out. And if not, there will be a stream here again. First series matchup against Clinton College coming up. Never played them before. That's worked in. And Ripley puts that away. Lead is now 9. Dickinson looks to slow it down for the Bruins with this 9-point lead with just over a minute to go. Annie Miller drives past. Through contact, puts it away. Great drive by Annie Miller. The high school teams here are starting to file out. No doubt they need rest for tomorrow as they start their tournament. 52nd annual Bruins Invitational Tournament. Another 3 by Ondurko is not in, does not go in. Looked like she honestly tried to bank that one too. She's had good luck with that tonight. A man-to-man pressure here in the half court. Miller gets past Lewis. Over to Beth Clark for 3. In and out. That would have for sure put it away. Owls better hurry if they want any sort of a comeback. They're down 11. Ripley into the lane. Dishes out to Ondurko. Ondurko for 3. No good. Annie Miller grabs that ball but ends up being out of bounds, so it will be the Owls' ball with a new shot clock, but 38 seconds to go. Owls look to get probably a couple quick points. Slowjack with mid-range jumper, no good. Tabor rebounds that. 5 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Miller looks to slow it down drastically. Smart play by the Bruins to close this game out. Miller with the mid-range, it's good. Makes it 73-60. Owls get one last chance to score. Look to distribute. Ripley tries to find her shot. She drives in and misses at the buzzer. The Bruins will come away with this win, 73-60 over Warren Wilson College. Their third straight against the Owls in the overall series. Their second straight win this season. Looking to go into Friday against Clinton College here at 6 p.m. We invite you out. Until then, good night. Go Bruins. My name is Trent Goldsmith signing off. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Good night.